Greetings from chess.com. I am here to host another Title Tuesday. We have Raunak Sadhwani playing tonight. That's the first name I saw. And there are a lot of other title players. So I'm just going to start with the list. We have NR Visak, Grandmaster. And then after NR Visak, I see the usual names as Gahan MG playing. And we have some candidate masters also. I'm seeing Neeraj Saripalli from Goa also playing tonight. And we have Gahan, and we have Srishti Pandey, we have Aradhya Garg, and then we have Samarth Rao from Karnataka, and we have Nisha Mota, who is also streaming, and I think Kriti Patel, candidate master. I'm seeing her name for the first time. So she is also playing tonight. So I think I'll just start following the names, because these are some new names. So it will be great to see their games as well. Alright. Just give me a thumbs up in the chat if everything is working fine, the sound and things like that. Hi the Hawk, how are you doing? How did you begin your Tuesday? Okay. Okay, so yeah, I followed a few players who will be focusing on for the first time, I think. Yeah, there is also Neeraj Saripalli from Goa. He also does streaming. He has a channel with his sister. And then who else? So I'm just scrolling through the list and just following their usernames. We are going to start in about less than 3 minutes from now. Okay. So yeah, Raunak Sadhwani is the top seed for India. So what do you think? Will Raunak Sadhwani come in the top 3 tonight? 1b3. Actually, I can try 1b3 tonight. Let's see. So we'll also keep an eye on NR Visak, who is a grandmaster. And yeah, I think let's begin. So how are you all doing? What's happening? Let's go. Yes. Okay. So welcome to all the viewers who have just joined. I'm just going to write the list of players who are playing tonight. Raunak, Ishaq, Kahan, Nisha Mota, Neeraj, Samat, who else? Samat and Kriti, Aradhya, Dushyant. So these are the names I saw immediately, and yeah, if I see somebody new, I will add it to the list. And yeah, Rakshitara is also playing. Yeah, Nikhil, I'm just going to add it. I'm going to pin the message so you know who is playing. Okay, Suyog are playing. Then we get to Prag and Arvind are also playing. I don't see their names though. Really? Where is Pragananda? Ah, Prag and Arvind are also coming. Okay, great. So I'm going to edit it now. Okay. Prag, Arvind. Yeah. So yeah, I've updated the message. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to start in 8 seconds. 7. Oh. Alright. I'm playing against Arvind Chidambaram. What a surprise. Will he play Rook G1 or is going for B3? Okay. Yeah, so it's like fianchetto on all the sides. Oh, that was a mouse slip. Never mind. I will act as if that was part of my plan. Alright. So I'm going to keep the position closed. I think I'll go Rook C7 and Queen A8. Okay, I could not take CD5 because the rook was hanging. So yeah, I think E4 I will have to go knight B4. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. And now I think C5. A3 I want to go knight C6. And D5 I want to put my knight here. F4 I want to go knight G4. So I get a typical Grunfeld kind of position, but I'm very sure white is better in this position. Might go E6. Okay. Knight E3. That's a possibility. So I'm not sure if he'll prevent it with Rook C3. I think he's okay. Okay to do that. No harm in that. So I might go E6 or maybe F5. F5 is very tempting. I think I'm doing fine. Position is fine. Knight C4, B5. Okay, what about F5 though? F5, he wants to go E5, BD5, Rook D1, E6. I don't know. So I'm going with F5 to undermine his pawn structure. For those of you who don't know the meaning of Vati Coming, it's inspired by a song from a Vijay's film called Master. So Vati Coming is a title track from that film. I'm seeing that Neeraj Seripalli is playing against Jeffrey Zhang. Oh, that's a great opportunity. B5, fe4. I'll just take fe4. That's something I just missed. I just missed that the piece was hanging. Okay, that's poor. Okay, I just missed that the g4 knight was hanging. Such blunder is definitely not. This is gone. So we will be following his games, Vati_coming in the future. So I hope he wins. After beating me, I hope he wins. Okay, so Raunak Sadhwani is having this position. I'm just enabling evaluation bar for all of you to figure out things, to figure out who exactly is better in the position. I hope that doesn't disturb my screen. Yeah, everything is fine. I just have to put the clock correctly. Alright. So this is a game in which Neeraj Seripalli is black and Jeffrey is white. Opposite color bishops, 5 pawns for black and 6 pawns for white. There are chances to hold, that's clear. If black manages to activate the king, I think it will be even easier to hold. But yeah, that's not easy. Like now, I thought black should go f6 in the previous turn, but now after rook c6, there is f5 coming. Let's see. And now Isak has just scored a win, and Gahan MG is playing against a national master, seems to be having a lot of time on his clock. We have Poppy73. I'm not sure who that is. I'll try to find out. Alright, let's go to next game. Nisha Mohta is playing white, and yeah, seems like a good position, but the opponent's rook is on the 7th rank. That's a matter of concern. Samanth Rao is playing white against an international master, and he's a piece down, but he has, let's say, those queenside pawns. But black is better at the moment. Threatening some queen b1 and knight e2. Kriti Patel, woman candidate master, is black in this position. Yeah, the king is the problem here, and yeah, white is heavily better, but let's see. Yeah, I think this is going to be in white's favor. Her opponent is a FIDE master from Russia. Coming back to the game, we see a lot of pawns being traded. Neeraj has 2 pawns and there is still 1 pawn deficit, but will he be able to hold Jeffrey Zhang to a draw? This rook endgame, like if the rooks are exchanged, I'm not sure. Maybe black could create a blockade by playing bishop b1 and then bishop c2 and then bishop c4 and then hold. Yeah, this is a possibility. I think now, when you are having opposite color bishops, you need to create passes on both the sides. So white has that. So he is the favorite here. I think white should be able to win this based on the fact that the pawn is very far and it's not easy to defend against both the pawns. Yeah, seems like white is going to win this. Yeah, okay. Coming back to the ongoing games, also let's follow Pranananda's game. Alright, so Pranananda is white in this game, and he looks to be, seems like he's winning, yes, because this king can then go to the king side and collect the pawns, keep the pawn on b5, give a check and then go around. Yeah, this is winning. King d5, king e6. This is winning. Alright, so Nisha Mohta has drawn, Gahan MG has won his game. Raunak Sadhwani has won. Yeah, there you go. So those are the quick results. In the chat, let me know if I have missed someone. Hello Shreyas. Hello Nikhil Gupta. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, I just missed the night on G4. Hello Cosmic Universe. And the Hawk. So what are you doing these days? Are you enjoying the new social media posts we are doing on our platform? By the way, I must say that tomorrow the Indian qualifiers is beginning. So there will be that will be a selection to the World Cup. I think it's beginning at around 11. So that's a big tournament. Oh, I just forgot that R.R. Lakshman is also playing. So we will also keep an eye on his games. His username is Indian Elephant, and Vaishali is also playing. I just realized. So I will have to update the list. Okay, so I'll update it. Okay. We'll put Vaishali and who else did I miss? And Lakshman. Waiting for Twitter ban. I don't think Twitter will be banned. A lot of people are actually surviving because of Twitter and Facebook. So I don't know if government is going to do that. I'm not sure. King Envy. Where can we watch? What are you considering to watch? You mean Title Tuesday? Hi Sanjay Rai. Okay, now let me see which game is going on. So this is the game that's going on. Have you all tried the endgame product, chess.com/endgames? Have you got some high scores? I have great fun doing that, sometimes with my students and sometimes on my own. I'm now playing against Woman FIDE Master from Russia. I'm going to try b3 and see how I do in b3. Alright, so first move b3 and bishop b2, knight f6. I'm going to go Adiban style with c4. But I should have played bishop b5 there. Oh no, my opponent tricked me, I think. Yeah, she tricked me in the move order. Or let's put it this way, I let her trick me. Okay, I have to castle as soon as possible. And maybe get a3 also. Let's get a3 first. Okay, a3 was a mistake. I should have castled, okay, because black had queen e7 check, which my opponent missed. I'm now having a nice little trick if my opponent castles, because the bishop on g4 is hanging. Will she notice it? No, she doesn't notice it. So there you go, I get a free pawn. This is a let's say some kind of a Greek gift, but here I'm actually getting back the piece with knight g5. So yeah, that was a success. Let's come back to bishop e4. And now I'm going to go h3 very soon. I'm tempting my opponent to play f5, but yeah, she did not do it. It's good, I mean that's the way to play. After bishop f3, I'm going to just take with the queen. If the bishop moves from here, then I'm happy. I'll just go d3 and knight d2. Let's look at the pairings. I see queen check. I think I'm winning a piece again. Great. This is a great start, because this knight is hanging, and if the knight takes the bishop is hanging. Alright, this game I'm likely to win. Alright, so Gahan is playing against a candidate master. he has won his last game, and Raunak is playing against an IM from Russia. This time, yeah, I guess the game transposed into a French. And here we see an Indian clash, King NB. Can anybody tell me who is King NB? He is playing against Pragnananda, and it's a Torre. And in a Torre, we have a position in which I would say white is slightly better. Bishop d7, maybe white could go a4. Rook a1, okay. I would capture the bishop. No, I think Pragnananda will develop his bishop, intending to go bishop a4. And no, he took the bishop, okay. And then move the queen, maybe to a6. Intending to go bd7, he goes queen d5. Okay, so knight e3, he wants to take. Yeah, I still like white's position here, and my opponent is still thinking, and that's the reason I'm not really looking at my game right now. Here I'm seeing Arvind Chidambaram is black, and he has tried the modern defense or the pig defense mix, and I would call this more like a modern pig based on the recommendation of Victor Bologan, because he has just combined the elements of modern and pig. Niraj Saripalli is playing white, and he has employed his probably favorite London system, because I've seen him play a lot of London. I would evaluate this as slightly more pleasant to play as white, but depends. Okay, so I have won my game, my opponent has resigned. Alright, that's a good start. Kriti Patel is about to win this, you see. It's a nice position, just cb3. Samarth Rao is white in this game. Looks to be in a very dominating position. Look at these pawns. I think he'll break through on the king side, and I think that would be great. And here we see Nisha Mota has already won her game, and that too by playing b3. Wow. Okay. Seems like she has come prepared, because I also played b3 and I think b3 is garnering a lot of attention. Okay. Queen c2, nice trap. You see d4 and then queen c2. The idea is that the bishop is hanging and the rook is also hanging, and the player playing black has a rating of 2549. Wow. Okay, this is a nice tactic to remember, nice idea, to play d4 and then to take on c5, keeping in mind that the bishop and rook, they are hanging. I did a chess tip series in one of the videos. I did recommend that the way to not lose too many games, if you want to avoid losses, then don't hang your pieces. And the inverse of that is true. If you want to win more games, keep an eye on opponent's unprotected pieces. Do you all think that Twitter will be banned? I'm not sure. Okay. So whose game do you want to see? I think we'll keep going with Raunak's game right now. Raunak is winning. I already see some checks. I think it could lead to checkmate. Maybe bishop a3 soon. On king c2, queen e4 and queen a4. On bishop d3 there is queen a4, and then it's GG's, game over. Queen d3, okay, I think that doesn't change anything because rook b2 is coming. Yes, he goes queen a2 because then he wants to go rook b1. There you go, he has scored his win. We'll now remain with Pragnananda's game. Pragnananda has it's still an equal position, and it's not easy to crack this. So the player playing white has played a very controlled game. I can see that he has not made any errors, and he has carried the advantage that he got from the opening until here. It's a classic clash of two knights versus two bishops. The position is not as open as black would like it to be. Yeah, so he's just shuffling around with pieces because any decision that black does with the pawn is committed. So finally he goes for c5, and and I would still rate this position as slightly better for white, but maybe not so much anymore because rook into b2 is hanging. Oh, now I think rook into c3 is also hanging, but yeah, he'll move the bishop. He doesn't want to give away that. I think I already see some back rank tactics in the air. Maybe rook e2 and f3, or just rook b4 and f3. Yeah, it's becoming increasingly difficult for the white side to defend this position. Oh, now gf2 and then rook f3 and then rook g4. Oh, this is gone. Pragnananda, the killer. Hey, this is winning now. I think just move king h3 and then bishop a6. Deadly discovered. Rook e4 check. Yeah, his opponent just resigned. Alright, let's come back to the ongoing games. This game is going to be a draw. Samarth Rao is winning in the position, and Nitin is here. He has won his first game and is right now, the bar seems to be going up and down, so I am not really sure what the evaluation is. Yeah, but after bishop into c2, I think the c2 pawn could decide the game in his favor because there is rook b1 coming. But after rook a4, he has to find rook b3. Will he find it? Yeah, he finds it, and that's game over because on rook a1 there is this and then this. Yeah, great win by Nitin at the end. Oh, the game is not over yet. I thought it's going to end in a few moments, but yeah, game is still going on. Black will collect all the pawns, and the one thing that black should not do is a stalemate here. Yeah, so I think he's going to promote another pawn to a queen and then mate in one. Great. So those were some of the games from India. I think that's about it. We will see the next round beginning very soon. Pinned the wrong message, did I? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thanks for letting me know. Nitish Belurkar. Maybe that was a question I asked about username. Can you please tell me what was his username? Go and chess try. Yes, Satvik, we will also keep an eye on Samarth's game. Kunal, no, Vidit isn't playing, and I'm sorry, I just saw the chat message. I just got too involved with the exciting games. Alright, I'm now playing against Semen Khani. Okay, I am white and oh, the game has started. So I'm going with e4. And I'm waiting for my opponent to move. It's a Caro-Kann. So I'm going to play the two knights in the Caro-Kann. And yeah. Alright. Queen f6. Why? I don't want to exchange queens this early. My opponent just wants to keep on asking me for exchange queens, but I'm not in a mood to exchange queens right now. Okay, it turns out that queen c7 was a mistake because knight a6. So knight b4. I think I will have to castle, right? I don't have any other move. Or do I? Bishop d1 looks very ugly. Okay. If he takes, I take, and then I castle. Oh, this is hard. I might get crushed, I think. Oh no. Queen e1. I was about to play knight g5 and there was a mate. Okay. This is a horrible position. I'm a pawn down plus my king is in a bus stand where everything is scattered. Yeah, this is not how chess is played, but I will try to survive. Let's see. Oh, this was unexpected. I was expecting my opponent to go on the king side, but okay. Want to move this bishop. So that was a bad way of dealing against the Caro-Kann. Meanwhile, I see Nitin is playing against Aryan Tari, a strong player. Pranananda is playing against, and I am. Gahan is playing against Bugar Rasulov. Nisha Mehta is playing against a grandmaster from Indonesia. Is it Susaranto? Megaranto? Maybe. It could be Megaranto. I'm not sure. And yeah, let's come back to my game. My opponent has made a move, bishop g4. I'm okay with ruining my pawn structure because I've already ruined enough. It doesn't matter anymore. Like it's like Bigawa Admi is not. It's like Bigawa Admi Baris Se Nahi Darta kind of a situation. Alright, the pawn on f3 is hanging, and I would go queen e2 and put my king to f1. Seems like that's the best square. Or let's say the safe square right now, but after this he wants to go g5, which I don't like. Can I play rook into c6? I think I'll give a pawn and take this one, just to scare my opponent a little bit that I might have rook c6 in the air. Oh, but now it seems more likely, the move. So queen a6, rook e1, king g2, queen g6. Oh, even that kind of a trick is not working. So yeah, I'm in a terrible position. I can't really play all those flashy moves. I'm not having that comfort. g5. Okay, let's see. I think he'll go rook g8, and that's the end. Yeah, horrible. This wasn't how I was supposed to do it. Alright, let's focus on the game between Raunak and Oscar Yacht. Not sure who the player is, but yeah, seems like a lot is happening on the king side with the white king here on h1. The engine says it's better for white. I'm trying to figure out why. Is it because white is a piece up and that there are no threats? The engine doesn't like rook c1. Why not? Maybe because this move was not really that serious. But yeah, after rook f6, maybe queen e2 and just keep the moment going. Alright, here we see Nisha Mehta having very less time, and Arvind Chidambaram is playing against an I am from Spain. Alright, let's see what happens. I think it's a pleasant position for white. The pawn on d6 could become weak if you exchange a lot of pieces. Maybe b4, yes, and then b5, rook d6, not sure. Oh wow, nice combination. This is a nice combination by Arvind Chidambaram. Wow, this is nice. Then d8 queen, unstoppable. Great, that was a trick I missed, but yeah, Arvind found it out. And what about this king and pawn endgame? It's black to move. I think it's going to be a draw. Yeah, it's going to be a draw. I don't think h5 was necessary. Was it? Oh, maybe it's a brilliant move. Wow, very nice. Great move by Gahan MG. I thought king f3, but there was e2, king e2, king f4, and then we could have played h5. No? Yeah, even then I think it works, but doing it early, I think it's good. King e4, this is risky. What about this? e2, king f2, g7, e2. I think he's going to be a pawn up at the end of the day. Yeah, so he will take this position. White at least has a draw. Yeah, I think this is a good result for Gan. In Vugar Rasulov is a strong blitz player. Should end in a draw soon. Okay, here we see Neeraj Siripalli playing, not Neeraj, this is Samad Rao. Is in a difficult position. Yeah, he's going to lose this one. Neeraj is black, and yeah, he's also in a tough situation. Rook b8 is coming, and yeah, he loses a piece. So if you look at the results, 3/3 Pranananda, he is one player with a perfect score. Raunak Sadhwani, again perfect score. So I see these two names right now. King NB defeated YF Chess. So do you know who is King NB? Oh, that could be Nitish Belurkar. PRL Aurora, no. Vidit isn't playing. Do like the stream, guys. My target is to reach 100 today. We have 45 already. Hi Pratham, how are you doing? Where are you from? And hi Prithvi. And hello to Deepak as well. Alright. So I think my next game is going to start very soon. But yeah, it's surprising. I mean, I thought White could have won much earlier, but yeah, he has put up resistance. Oh, here he just plundered a rook. Alright. Queen h6. Oh, you see this. Knight h6 and queen takes knight. G h6 is not possible because of the rook hanging. So rook into g8 is coming. I think this round we saw a lot of tactics, isn't it? Of course, my silly move here, queen c7. Don't play this. Learn from the mistakes of others. Okay, Kriti Patel has won her game, and yeah, so that's about it. Danny could be playing. I don't know. Okay, some issue with my notepad. Okay. Okay, now it works. Alright. Hi Jeetsha. You are from Karnataka. Great to know. I am also from Karnataka. Mayank, namaste. And Jeetsha, hello. How are you doing? Okay, so there is this game going on, and that's the reason we have a delay in the round. Knight 8 games, just knight takes f4 should be a draw, but black wants to keep playing, so does white. Finally black decides, okay, up or nay, and then he gives up the pawn, but he gives up the knight, but black is still not taking the pawn. The reason being that if you don't take the pawn and let's say black loses on time, then the game is actually in white's favor, because you could still win in that case. Theoretically, it's still possible, I think, to win. I'm now playing against candidate master Rachi Dvilda. And interesting pairings, I see Vladislav playing against Blitz King. Alright, so I'm going to try the tango, but he's not letting me do that, so I can't do it. So I'm just going to stick with the usual repertoire against the Trombowski. The reason we go back is because white is intending to take the knight, and now knight c3 is something that I haven't seen regularly. Like I don't think it's that popular. If he goes knight b5, I have knight a6. I think it's a clever move order because I don't have the scope of playing bishop g4 here. Because if white had played knight f3, I would have got bishop g4. That is very clever. I'm intending to go b6 and bishop a6, but I'm not so sure about the knight b5 threat because this knight c7 keeps annoying me. Alright. Arjun Agassi is playing. We missed his name. I think he was a last minute entry. So Arjun Agassi is playing against Gahan. We have to keep an eye on that game, definitely. Both are very good at creating consistent threats. So Gahan also likes to play with initiative, and so does Arjun. Here Arjun is going all out, and I'm seeing Gahan play knight off. That's new to me, or let's say that's news. D takes e4, and then bishop e7. Exchanging too many pieces is not good because I don't have a lot of space. To just develop, I don't have that much time to develop. White is way ahead in development. You see, white has already connected the rooks, whereas my bishop is still a bit reluctant, probably procrastinating. I have played for Tamil Nadu as well, so you can say I am from Tamil Nadu as well. Hi Manal, late? I don't think you're late, it's okay. c3. What do I do here? Can I go queen h5? Or can I go e5? I think I'll go e5 and use this chance to develop my bishop. You're from Bangalore. Seems... How are things right now in Bangalore? I hope you and your family is safe. So Prithvi, yes, I have a story there that I have represented Tamil Nadu for a few years in my career, and you can also consider that I am from Tamil Nadu that way. Okay, I want to go g6 because if I had played bishop g4, my opponent had this queen e4 ideas which I did not like. h3, I think I'll go bishop g7. My opponent is probably listening to me because he saw that I want to go here, or he's just being very good with prophylaxis. Either way, I think he's playing fine. White offered a draw? I am not sure. Cases are increasing, yeah, it's the story everywhere. Alright. I need to develop this, and I think this is the chance. Decreasing is good news. Oh, alright. I'll go e4 and I think he made a mistake. Rook d5 was just clearly better for him. He missed it. He should have done this on the previous turn is what I feel. Can I go bishop e5, but there is f4. Can I go queen e6? Possible, but I don't like my position so much. It's clearly better for him. Coming back, Arjun Agassi. Wow. Rook e5, I can't take this bishop. Aha, there are too many can'ts in the situation. Oh, I think I'll just move the queen here. And then go rook d8. Bishop h4, I have g5. But my opponent had rook f4, which he missed. Signs that I am playing really bad today. that's a free pawn. My opponent isn't taking a free pawn. Why? I don't know. This pawn needs to be guarded. And how do I do it? Maybe with b6, yeah? b6, bishop t5. What do I do? What do I do in that case? Yeah, that's the case with having bad positions. Everything seems bad. Alright, I think I will at least start playing quickly because the position is anyway bad. So this is the first game in which I am playing down to 20 seconds. I'm not that slow usually. Okay, this seems like something. Oh, we missed this. Wow. That was a very lucky game, but kudos to my opponent who played really well. Arjun Legacy has won the game against Gahan. And I think this is the first time I'm seeing Gahan play the knight off. He usually plays the Scheveningen or Sicilian Khan. And yeah, I think he's just very sharp, Arjun. You see rook d7, what a shot. King d7, there is queen b7. Okay, alright. We missed out on a lot of games because my game went long. But yeah, let's make up for it by seeing, because this is a break, we have 4 rounds completed and we have completed 4 rounds and Arvind Silman has lost to a FIDE master. Oh, e5. I would play queen d8 here in this position. I would definitely do that. I think he's being very ambitious with the approach in this game. And it did pay off. He got a very nice position. The rook on the 7th rank, active pieces. I think he has got everything he had dreamt of in this game. Rook f8. Wow. Okay, so here is where Arvind went wrong. He played fe4 and that was a mistake because after rook b2, fe4, queen has to move and then there is rook f8. Again, the b2 rook is hanging. That's the story here. Because if the king takes the rook, there is queen a3 check picking up the rook on b2. Yeah, in fact, white managed to checkmate Arvind here. Pragnananda has won his game, so he moves on to 4 par 4. This time he has got he's got Sicilian. Yeah, it's very precise play by Pragnananda. After d5, bd6, if you take queen takes d6, there is knight e4. So knight f5 is actually a well-known idea in the modern day close Sicilian kind of structure. And then now you can't take the pawn yet because the c5 is hanging. So you have to first protect the b6 pawn, then pick up the d6 pawn. And yeah, this is a pleasant position for for black. I'm sorry. I like black's position very much. I'm not sure about those exchanges, but I think this position is very good for black. Was it necessary to take on d4 and f3? I don't know. And now it's a blunt IQP. The pawn on d4 is weak because it's an endgame. And yeah, there you go. He has picked up the pawn and is now transposed into a position in which the king and pawn endgame is winning for black because black has an extra pawn. This pawn on e5 will decide the game. Yeah, and so this is a very well-known technique in king and pawn endgame. You force your opponent into a stalemate position because there are pawn moves left, and you just take advantage of this one pawn, and then you ignore the other pawns and you just promote. So now after g5 he'll play a2, after gx6 he'll play a1 queen and win the game. Alright, so what's the chat saying? Can't move on. But today took it to 22-64. Yes, Pratham, he blundered and I got mate in 2, but that was a very bad game from my side. Prithvi, you have got the right information. Yes, I did study in Velamal, in Chennai, Magapair, and after 2017, I think 2018 is when I came back to Karnataka. Until then, yes, from 2011 to 2018, you can say, I was representing, or 2017, I was representing Tamil Nadu. You reached 1999 and couldn't reach 2000. I can relate to that feeling, Mrinal, because in one of the tournaments in Graz, that's in Austria, I reached 2399 live rating, and if I had just made a draw I would have become an iron, but yeah, I did not draw that game, so I can relate to that feeling. Alright, there's still some game going on. No, not really. I thought so. Robert Hess is playing tonight. Okay, great. So how many of you in the chat actually tried end games or vision or solo chess? Howdu Prithvi? Nam Kannada baratte, nan Karnataka Belgaum dawne. Chess Warriors. I'm not sure who Chess Warriors is. The next big event on chess.com is the Women's Speed Chess Championship. You will also see a lot of Indian women players taking part in that event. We may not be streaming the initial qualifiers, but when the top players are announced and when all the seats are filled, I think that is when we are likely to stream on our channel. Dipesh Gurjar, yes, I speak Marathi also. Hi Mihir Shah. Yes, Prithvi. Oh, great. I'm glad that you're watching Know Your Grandmaster series. I know my intention of doing all that, the intention of chess.com here, our intention is to give you stories of Indian GMs so that you know how they reached where they are right now. And as a byproduct, if it inspires some of you to take up chess more seriously, I think then the purpose is fulfilled. Mrinal, I have a feeling Vidit will qualify, yes. He will qualify based on ratings. Oh, Ram Pathak, Gujarati is one language I can't speak, but I love Gujarati food. Marathi is a regional language here, so I know Marathi. Alright. The leaderboard I see Pragnananda in perfect score. So Prag and Raunak, we will be focusing on these players. NR Visak is also on 4x4. Great. So I'll keep an eye on him. NR Visak. It's weird, I had added him in the follow list, but he did not appear in my games. Oh, Mrinal, thank you. Thank you for that kind offer. I'll definitely come when I come to Kolkata. Pratham, yes, I am from Belgaum. You're right. I'll come for Gujarati food, yes. You know, there is one place in Kolkata that I like visiting. It's Banana Leaf. Amazing food there. Alright, now I'm playing against a FIDE master. Let's go b3. Gahan MG is playing against Grishchuk, but it's not the real Grishchuk. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to play b3 and do it the Adiban way. Okay. Shall I go e4 and e5? I must watch out for this knight takes e4 tricks. Yeah, he's already threatening something, so I'm just protecting the bishop. I think I'll go bishop e2. Queen a1. Okay, good. So he has blocked it, and I don't mind it. I'll go rook c1. Is there a way to attack it? I think I'll go b4. c5. Okay. If I take, he's going to take. So I will leave it there and just play bishop f1. Just protecting my bishop. I'm not clarifying the situation there. Knight h5 is okay. I'm just going g3, not allowing knight f4. Knight f8. Okay. This is my favorite track. Alright, so I'll go knight c4 now, I think. Because I want to go to d5. Yeah, this is going fine. I don't mind trading this knight. bc5, knight d5. Okay, so he wants to trade, and I actually don't have a choice, no? If I go back, this knight will be passive anyway. So these pieces are kind of locked here. They're not really doing much. So I have to come back and accept that this was a very abnormal piece arrangement for this particular position. Queen e6. Oh, it's my turn. f5. I think that is not something I was expecting. Oh, the pawn on d3 is hanging. Queen check. Okay, so he's saying he's going to exchange sack. Yeah, that's true. I can't really take it. But yeah, I'm going to take it. g5, I'll just take rook takes e4, d5, I think I'll just take this, get the rook c1, the pawns are inching close. My opponent is better. Heavy compensation. At 6. Why? Why did my opponent play at 6? Maybe to go g5. Rook f6. Also has intentions to go here. I have to take this first. Rook h6 is coming. Any way I can stop that? Yeah, this is bad. Just takes the rook on c1. Oh, not sure where I went wrong. Probably in the execution of b3. The way I played it was probably passive. Okay, let's now look at Arvind Chidambaram, who is playing against Wati. I think we'll first see the leaders. What happened to Raunak? Raunak is still playing. Okay, I think among the leaders we have. No, Vidit isn't playing. How was Bishop a1 instead of Rook e2? Bishop a1 instead of Rook a1. Let me just check. Where Bishop a1? Where? Oh, here. Bishop a1. Bishop a1, I was worried about cb, ab, and bishop into d3. Like if I go here, this, and this. I don't know how this position would be. That is why I just put the rook back to a1. Raunak, oh, Pragyananda is having just 1 second. He's a piece down. Okay. Yeah, this is winning. Winning for the international master playing black side. Hi, Navodaya Kirti. You're also from Bangalore. Good to know. I have come to Bangalore countless times. Bangalore is. I hope the Bangalore is recovering. Alright. Prithvi is asking, how did you get Soviet chess primer book? Even my coach had given me that book. The book Soviet chess primer, I got to know about it through Boris Gelfand. And if you have not watched Boris Gelfand's movie, I think you should watch. I think something like 61 album 61. That's the name of so that I'm surprised that you are actually able to hear the dogs that are barking. Amazing. Yes, they are barking, but I have no control over that. Thank you, Shashank. That was a good way to give a compliment. Jignesha, you are Rushil. For some reason you have to delete the account. Okay. So if you look at the leaders, I think Enna Visak was also there, but he lost the game. So this is a round in which we actually lost. Only Raunak Sadhwani has won, so he still continues to lead the event. And this time he employed the London system. Oh, goes g4. Wow. Remember, guys, the king is in the center. He is able to do all these tricks because the center is closed right now. Finally, he castles. Avoids the exchange of queens because he wants to keep them and attack. Wow. Alright, I am playing against Nikita Dovnya 2008. Alright, let's go. Knight f3, knight f6. g3, g6. bg2, bg7. Castles, castles. No problem, I'm just mimicking my opponent. d3, I won't do the same, I'll go d5. Knight d2, I can go b5. Take. And then go bishop b7. a6. c3. I think I can go c5. Yes. a4, queen d6, ab, rook a8, bishop a8. Good night, Prithvi. Thanks for joining. Of course, I remember you. And hello, Shritu Patel. And bye and good night to Prithvi. e5. We just go knight d5. Knight e4. We can just come to c6, I think, right? This should be fine. And I'm now targeting the pawn on e5. e6. What is e6? If I take the pawn, he wants to go knight to g5. I think I'll go f6. Not let him come to g5. I'll play maybe now I can take. I wanted him to play knight e3, and now he wants to take my pawn on c5. If I go knight d8, he can go knight c5, and knight c5 is coming with immediate effect. Can I do something about it? Knight e5, knight e5. Unfortunately, I can't do much because my queen is also hanging. I'll simply play rook d8, I think, because there's just no move. Knight c5. I might have to go bishop c8. My opponent is 2-2-9-3. Can you believe this? He's playing so well, or maybe I'm playing too bad. Alright. Now I think I'll go here and exchange this knight off. You learned 2 bishop checkmate. Good to know, Ram Patak. You are now able to checkmate Stockfish. Great. Navodaya Kirti, I live in Belgaum. It's called the Kunda Nagari because the sweet Kunda is very popular in my city. h4. Can I take this pawn? No, I can't because my opponent has rook a6. Oh, that's very clever. My opponent is clever. Now I am intending to take the pawn. But still I can't take it, unfortunately, because of rook a6. Okay, so my opponent has found a way to prevent, and I'm just going to double the rooks. h5. Can't do much. Position is horrible. Knight d7, I'll have to take. I think I'll just take and see what happens. But yeah, I wasn't expecting such a strong play by my opponent. Very strong player. Queen e7 was threatened, so I put the queen to c7. And now going to keep an eye on the game between Raunak and who's Raunak's opponent? Trying to find the list, but his game seems to have disappeared. Alright, I'll get back to it. h6, queen g6, rook f6, queen h7, king f8. I'm still surviving. You can learn knight and bishop checkmate, I think. We have also made a reel on chess.com India's Instagram. Oh, good to know, Navodaya. Rook a8. Okay. Bishop e4. Okay, I'm hoping that he trades queens. It's a horrible position to be at the black side. I am okay with the draw in such a horrible position. Okay, I'm okay with the draw. I think I just saved the game. Alright, this is Poppy. Not sure who the player is. She is a woman international master from India. Ajay Agassi is playing against Alexander Zubov. That's one game. And here I see Raunak Sadhwani's game. Okay, it's 5/5 for both these players, and they are fighting it out. One of them, I think, will continue to lead. There's going to be a result, definitely. Rook takes b7. Raunak will take this pawn and then play b3 and then b2 and then play king g6. If this game goes to a king and pawn game, obviously black is going to win the game. Yeah, this is winning. Heavily winning for black. I think he can also go rook b3 and then throw in that g5, which he is likely to do after rook b3. Yes. Rook b3, that's the move I would make. Yeah, it's a very nice zugzwang created by Raunak. He can also take you should not take king takes pawn, that's the point. So Raunak is leading. He's now 6 out of 6, which is great. Ankit Raj, I am from Belgaum, though my surname is Navalgund. So yeah, my surname is Navalgund, yet I am from Belgaum. And yeah, so let me just put Raunak. Okay, so let me just put this in the social media that Raunak is leading. Alright, so that's updated. So I want him to win and then we can maybe get to talk to him. Oh, okay. Kyrex. Just got to know. Alright. One moment. It's just too hot, so I had to switch on the fan. Alright. Jobava Badur is playing. Wow. So what happened in this round? I see Arvind Chidambaram has lost and Nisha Mehta has won. She moves to 3. Oh, the next games have begun already. Alright, I'm going to play e4 now. Enough of b3. I'm now going to try some gambits and see if I can get some points using my gambits. e4, e5, d4. Yeah, this is the Smith-Morra time. Please take this pawn. Thank you. So this FIDE master from Azerbaijan has accepted my Smith-Morra gambit. Can I go e5 right away? No, not now. Now knight d4 is his threat. What do we do here? We'll go queen e3. I think queen e2 was a mistake, yeah. Rook c1 or b4 should have been played. So here we see Raunak Sadhwani playing against Gawain Jones. Castles, okay, Rook d1. This is making me happy. Yeah, or first h3. First I'll go h3 and ask where this bishop wants to go. ಹೌದು ನವೋದಯ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದವರೇ. Want to go to f5. How old are you, Navodaya? Jobava is playing against Junior Agassi. We'll have to check that game, definitely. Knight d4. Can I go g4 and knight f5? g4, knight g4, bishop e7, knight e3. Too much, too much. I'll go f4. My idea is to just loosen this knight. He just cannot take e4. Hi, Brian, Ketarin. ರಜತ್ ಗುಜ್ಜರ್, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನೀವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರ? ಹಾಯ್ ಬ್ರ್ಯಾನ್ ಕೆಟ್ರಿಂಗ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್. ವೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಫ್ರಮ್? ಐ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೋಕ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ನೋದ್ಯಾ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ? ಬಿಷಪ್ f6, ಬಿಷಪ್ f6. ಓಕೆ, ಬಿಷಪ್ h6, fe5, hg5, fe5, hg5, e6, g5. I think I'll take this. I can take knight, or I can take this knight. I think I'll take this knight, and then I could go knight d5, because if he takes this, I will take this, and then take this. That's the point. 1200. Which book should I read? I think you can read Fundamentals by Capablanca. That's a good book to start with. Bishop e5. I'm going knight f5. I am sacrificing the exchange, but my opponent did not take it. Okay, rook g6 is the threat. Will my opponent see it? Bishop d4. Wow. So my opponent tricked me, it seems like that. So yeah, I have nothing better than to just take this. I think I can go knight c7 and take up the pawn on d6, but I don't want to do that. I'll go rook e1. Rook c8. Okay, I'll just go b3. He's offering a draw. Why? Queen a7. I'll go rook e3. You're welcome, Ganesh. Thanks for joining. Vidit is not playing Ankesh. And opponent Mr. Fork. No, I think he was deliberate. He played a better move. Good night. Yes, and yeah, coming back. Rook e3. Rook e5. King h2. My days to go rook g3 ultimately. Yeah, knight c7. Rook e4. Rook e4. Rook e4. Queen d6. Rook g3, rook e4, rook g5, rook d4. I think I'll go here. Knight c7. Queen d6 is coming, but my opponent is not really concerned about that. Now even rook g6 is coming. I think I can go rook g6. Yeah, rook g6, queen f4, queen f4, rook f4. Oh, I don't want that. So I'm just going knight d5, threatening knight e7. Rook g6 is coming, right? Fg6. Queen f4. I'll just take this also. Oh, I could have taken queen g7. Oh, nine. Okay, that was a win. Unexpected win, but it's a more a gambit win, so I like that. Arjun Legacy is black here, and his opponent is giving a lot of checks. And we don't know this pawn on g7 has come already. And yeah, g8 queen. Queen b8. This is going to be an end. It's going to end, and yeah. Fair chess. I think that's Andrikin Dimitri. He has won the game. And we have Raunak Sadhwani's game here. Wow. h7. Wow, what a nice move. King h6. Oh, will he play king g4? He goes king h6 and now h8 and then king h8 and then g7. Wow, amazing game. He'll definitely, handle these two pawns. The strategy is simple. You take a staircase using the pin, and yeah, that's done. I think that should be the end. Just give checks, and then queen b2, and then pick up the pawn. Yeah, king d4 and then king d3. King d3 is the move. Oh, he doesn't go for it, but maybe it's not necessary. Now he'll simply play king d3 on the next move, and then queen e2 mate on c1 queen. But c1 knight check is a last try, but it's lost. Great win. He moves on 7 out of 7, and I think he made some incredible moves. Definitely deserves. This game deserves to be shared. I really liked his game. Hello, Vivek Arbiter. Vivek Sohani is a very popular chess arbiter. He's also opening his YouTube channel. Thank you, Deepesh. Good night, Navodaya. Take care. Sweet dreams. Alright, so if you just joined, I have news for you. Raunak Sadhwani is leading the tournament with 7 out of 7 right now as we speak. Okay, just sharing the game. Okay, I'm now playing against a national master. Okay, shall we go for the Halloween? Yes, let's go for the Halloween. Knight takes e5, giving a full piece. Now I'm attacking the knight. I have fond memories of playing this line. Can I go bishop d5? Yes. c5 is new to me, I would say, because I've seen bishop e6. Okay, he's taking his time. Maybe he knows his stuff, or maybe he's just out of book. I don't know. Maybe try to recall. I am considering queen d7 in this position. Queen d7, I'll probably go bishop f4. I don't know. Yeah, I hope the Raunak wins, yes. You have the same headphone, Jacob. Great. Ujjwal, no, Vijit is not playing. Queen d7, yeah, he goes for a very strong move. If I dc, he goes knight e5. And if I go bishop f4, he goes cd. If I go bishop e3, he goes cd, bishop d4, bb4. I think I'll go bishop e3. Looks like that's the best move in the position. cd4, can I go 000? On dc3, I want to go bishop f7 check. Queen f7, I want to go rook d8 check, but maybe that's too many pieces. So I'll just simply go bishop d4 and then castle on the next move. Okay, I think I am getting close to achieving some sort of an edge, because I have e6 coming, which my opponent may have missed. Let's see, fingers crossed, let's see. Oh, he sees that. And now I have to move knight. Where do I go? I think this is a good square. And now my opponent might go knight h6. But it's fun to play this position. You are piece down, your opponent is the one breaking head, and he's the one who's supposed to like come up with the defense and things like that. Okay, now knight d6 seems interesting to me, but I would like to first push this bishop away, I would say. Yeah, I would push this bishop away. Bishop g4. Okay, I think I can go queen b3. Yeah. So I'm now actually a whole rook down, but I have a feeling I might get this bishop. If he goes bishop a5, I might go knight d6 check. Actually, bishop g4 was a move that I had not even considered, but yeah, let's see. Okay, knight f5. So what is my opponent trying to do? Can I go bishop f7, queen f7, and go queen b4? Or can I just take a b4? I think I'll just take a b4. And then bishop f7, queen f7. Yeah. Okay, can I now take knight d4? Let's go. So yeah, I'm still a rook down, but I have high hopes. Queen e1 is threatened. Oh my god. e7, knight e7. I think I'll go king b1. Okay. Okay, he probably blundered. I don't see a way. Queen f7 is coming. That was like just luck. I did not even see the b5 knight, but he just took it. Yeah, and this is a checkmate. Nice. That's Halloween magic. Alright, let's look at the leader now. We have Raunak Sadhwani, who is on 7/7 and is now playing against a Georgian international master. And Raunak is black. He is in a terrific form. He's a piece up right now and is likely to win this game as well. Yeah, this is going great for Raunak. Oh, the Mad-rook. Can he avoid this somehow? I think he'll go king d5, rook e5 check, king c6, rook c5 check, king b6, rook c6 check, king a7, rook a6 check. Oh, now rook c5 check, rook a5 check. Okay. And then he'll go king c7. I don't know how this game will go on now. He'll just go rook c6. How is it winning? Rook c6, king d5, rook c5. Wow. Rook b6. Oh, this is the magic. Okay, he can't play rook c5 because he'll simply take. But rook takes c4 and now, yeah, now it's winning. Oh, that was nice. Nice win by Raunak again. I think that was again a nice win by Raunak. And he moves on to 8/8. Wow, this is great. So chat, I hope you are watching the game. Yeah, that was great. Hi Utsab, long time. And Sharma brothers, hello, how are you all doing? just updating the game. Alright. Arjun Nargis is playing. Difficult to understand whether you have a winning attack and don't mind losing material. Please show other games. Recently played Nihal in Checkmate Simon. Awesome experience. Great to know. Hi Purnendu. Raunak is strong. Yes, that's there. Usab, I just love to attack in a blitz game and I don't mind giving away pieces. Of course, don't try this at home. Don't give away pieces like that. I just feel that knight takes e5 is a fun opening to play, but objectively it's not the way to play for an advantage. It's good on a rare occasion. In a blitz game you can do it, and I enjoy the process of putting my opponent in a lot of trouble, so that's the reason I play it. But yeah, there were many ways for black to defend against me in that game, but it's just not easy when there is a time ticking, there's a clock ticking, so it's not easy. Alright, so you want to see some other games. Alright, on the other side I see Pragnananda is on 6 right now if I look at the standings, and let's see other games. Alright, Nisha Mehta is on 3. Arvind Chidambaram moves on to 5. So let's look at how Arvind won this game. Okay, it's very similar to one of my games. Oh, knight f4 and then bishop c4 and then queen g4 and then pick up the bishop. It's a long trap set by Arvind Chidambaram. A very long trap. In this position he played knight d5 and after e6 his opponent was under the impression that after bishop g6 if he takes this the e6 hangs, but Arvind had seen one move further. He had seen knight takes f4 and he has to capture, and then bishop takes c4, and now you are under the impression that you can't really take the bishop, but again white is wrong because of queen g4 check, picking up the piece. Very nice, great tactic by Arvind. Alright, which other game shall we see? Let's look at NR Visak. NR Visak is now on 6 and he was playing black and he lost this game, but yeah, I think he is doing fine as well. So let's look at how exactly he lost. The edge line is open for white. I think that could be one of the reasons why it became increasingly difficult for him to defend this position. Yeah, all the pieces just came inside, and then doubling of the rooks, and then all the pieces came. I think this is a very instructive game from white's perspective. I think he did not give any chance to his opponent, just no chance. Wow, that was a very convincing game by international master Renato Terry Luyan. 3 more games. You are right, we are now having a break. Yes, Ayush Pandey, I agree. Raunak is a strong player and he has a great potential. We might see him scoring some big wins in the coming days. Maybe once the over the board matches also resume, you will see a lot of good results from him. I am very hopeful. Alright, so Raunak moves on to 8/8. After this, I'm not sure if he has done this before. This is probably his first time. So we have now got 100 likes. Thank you guys for 100 likes. So yeah, 3 more games. If he goes to 11 to nothing, yeah, it could be a record. Yes. Let's hope he does. He is on 7 bar 8. So I think you should have Raunak OP in the chat, definitely. When he sees the stream later, he will be very happy with all the OP maybe. Or maybe he might not even notice, but I think we should have Raunak OP. 8 bar 8 is an accomplishment in itself, I would say. Especially when you have some big names playing, like Jeffrey Zhang is playing, and there's also Mishanik playing. 8 bar 8 is wow. I just hope that he wins the remaining as well. Hi Divyansh. For those of you who have just joined, the big news here is Raunak Sadhwani is on 8 out of 8. Perfect score right now. Okay. Which other game shall we see? Okay, let's wait. Too fast, too strong. Yes. I think this is going to be a exciting finish. Alright, I'm playing against a candidate master. 3 more games to go. Let's get going. And Raunak Sadhwani is playing against Jeffrey Zhang. Louis 198. That's the name of my opponent. E3 against the tango is possible to play. C5 is not possible yet, but yeah, I think I'll go Queen C8 to see if I can try Bishop S3. Go A5 once. So now B4 is met by AB3. We get a traditional King's Indian kind of a position right now. Okay, my opponent is threatening CD6, so I'll just move my queen. Alright, let's come back. Here we see Raunak Sadhwani on 8, but Jeffrey Zhang is on 7, so he's trailing Raunak by by a full point right now. Can I go knight c7? What is my opponent's threat? He wants to go knight e6 and maybe also play queen h5. I thought let's exchange this. Yeah. Trading is one of the methods to neutralize pressure. Best for Raunak was second, I guess. Maybe. Queen d3. Can I go bishop f5? I want to go h6 next. I don't know. My opponent is probably offering me a draw, or it's some other game. Alright, let's see where is Raunak. rook is here, we have this position where I have a feeling this is likely to end in a draw. White has 5 pawns, black has 5 pawns. Queen d1, let's go h6. Alright, now I can go queen d7, just protecting this. Knight c3, he wants to take that pawn. I'm saying okay, take this pawn, I'm going to take this one. Queen a4, knight a4, knight d5. Bishop h3 is also a possibility. He wants to take this. How about bishop e4? And then then he will move. Okay, I'll go bishop e6. Wants to take it so badly. So now I have to defend this pawn, but knight e5 is coming, which is what I missed. Oh no. This is going to be difficult. Difficult to hold. Knight c5. Knight d3. Knight c6. I'm going to win this pawn. And in the game of Raunak, we see f4 is probably better. Now he seems like he's in some sort of danger. Knight b4, knight b4, rook b4, bishop d3, g6, rook a7. This is his idea. While I just say, okay, I'm going king g6. Okay, if I go knight b4, what does he have? I don't know. If I go king f5, I think he tried some risky moves. This pawn needs protection, so I'm going to go rook d6. Just supporting this. Bishop f1. Alright. I think time to move the knight from there because the job is done. And yeah, this is hanging, so I need to go here. Oh, this was a trick. No, that was a good trick by my opponent. This my opponent is likely to easily win. Wow, he just gave away the bishop. I thought that should be easy, but yeah, now it's not easy for my opponent. because now, okay, at least I have something. Okay, he's not going to take a draw. Okay, he's not taking a draw. Okay, great. Now it's time to focus. Oh, Jeffrey John has won the game. Oh, this is unexpected. Let's see how. Oh, in this, he just played knight takes pawn. This is a trick. You can't take the knight because there is king c4. I think he should have taken with the pawn. Yeah. King d4, knight b3, king c4. It's not so easy to calculate. But yeah, so that means Jeffrey Chong is back and now he's on 8. So both these players are now at the same score. Alright, most memorable win of yours. Ayush, my most memorable win, I have actually done a video on that. I think my best game, I'm just sharing the link. This is my best game. I think, or let's say memorable win, because I gave a rook sacrifice, 2 rook sacrifice in that game. Yes. Go on chess try. Oh, yes. Yes, I thought it's going to be easily won by my opponent, but yeah, perfect timing. I agree with your comment. And you're right. Now it's unclear who is going to win the event. Spices up things, you're right. Alright, so YouTube Kelvin Chess seems like a streamer to me with the username, and I'm actually hinting at going for knight takes e5. Oh, but he doesn't allow that, but I go for knight takes e5 anyway. So this is also another line that's possible to play. Oh, this I don't know. I think I can probably count on something here. Like if I play d5, I got a lot of tempo already. I'll go d5. Bishop c4. Black's position is very passive right now. Bishop f5. Oh, I'm thinking of even playing g4. Is it too much? Maybe it is, or maybe not. I don't know. It's just too aggressive. Not really my style, but I thought, why not try it? Bishop check, king h1. Okay. So my opponent has finally decided to give away the piece. Can I go queen e1? Or is it mandatory to go queen f3? Queen e1. I think he should have gone queen h3, but this is a This is an error, definitely an error. This puts me in a very nice position, just preventing any tricks with knight d4. On b5 I want to just take this, knight g4. What is my opponent's idea? Can I go bishop d2? Yes, I can do that. Can I bring rook to e2? Can I go h3? Yeah, I'll go h3 and push this knight away. And then get the king to h2, or I think I'll get the rook first. If I go h4, I don't know what's the future for these knights. Oh, there you go, that's the future. My opponent has answered it. He has answered me with this move. So, yeah, he wants to go rook g6. I think I'll go e6, take. I could also take with the rook. In fact, this is much better. So we'll keep an eye on Raunak. Raunak is black here and is playing against Beka 95. Fe6, I think rook e6 is possible, but I will go with d6. Knight d6. If I go e7, what does he have in mind? I think I'll go e7. Check, takes. King b8, there is bishop d7, and I think it's over. Okay. What do you think? Which chess player has introduced most new ideas? In the modern chess? I will have to think. In the modern day period. Okay, give me a moment. Knights are involved. One cannot take them lightly because they are capable of forks. Alright. Go bg5, check, king g3. Okay. Yeah, this is what I meant. This was my idea. Alright, so there you go. I've won the game. Let's go to Raunak. Okay. I think about the ideas from my personal experience. I think Emmanuel Lasker has contributed. Alekhine has contributed, but you can't compare and say who has the most contributions. I would say when it comes to teaching methods, then Stinitz and Botvinnik, like they introduced all these lists of advantages, and Botvinnik was a very good coach. Okay, this is going down for Raunak. I don't know how, but still there is some swindling chance based on a4 pawn, but I don't know. Yeah, this after bishop f5 is gone, knight c6 is coming. Okay, so Raunak stays on 8/10. Alright, so one last round to go, and we see Jeffrey Zhang and Beka 95 both on 9 bar 10, and Raunak will have to win his last game to probably come third. That's his best chance, I think. Or if the players, I don't know. I think now the chance for getting a top place is not easy. I think after this loss, it's difficult because there's too many names now. Pranananda also has come to 8 bar 10, and NR Visak is on 7.5 bar 10. Then who else? Lakshman and Aran Lakshman. Neeraj Saripalli is on 6.5 bar 10. Great score. I think it's a great score for his rating. Yeah, I'm having more than 50% score. Actually, my highest is 7.5, I think. That's my highest. I haven't reached 8 yet. But it will be good to reach 8 someday. Alright. So let's see how Pragnananda jumped to 8 points. This is his game. I think we have already seen this one. This is not the one. This is the one. So here we see another close Sicilian. Yeah, this is very thematic to play rook b8 and start pushing your pawns on the queen side. And often f4 is met by f5. But he's choosing e5, which is interesting. I would have definitely played f5 in the position. He plays f6. So on g4 he wants to go g5, h5, something like that. Okay, so he got an f5 break as well, and then the pawn on g5 falls because of this knight f7 maneuver, and yeah, black is winning. Very convincing game. I did not see any chance as such for white. Yeah, it's a checkmate. Wow, he has checkmated his opponent. And Arvind is on 6 right now. He's lost a game to a Turkish grandmaster. This is called the Robat's defense. Okay, I have played this game, this opening with the black side against Gahan MG in a state championship. This is a nice opening to play as a one-time surprise. Okay, I'm playing against Gelman Alexander. He's an international master from Russia. Alright, last round. Nice c3. This is called the Verasov, but now it's called the Jobawa London. e3. Can go e6. g4. Okay, I'll go castles and I'll face the attack. So somebody is actually trying my style against me. On knight g5, h4 is coming. If I go bishop g5, he takes this, I take this, he takes this, I go queen check. I think that looks interesting. I get to win a lot of pawns and opponent's king is in the center. But yeah, he takes with the bishop. Now if I play knight g5, he wants to go h4, so I'll just take with the queen. And now I want to give a check first. And pick up this pawn. Okay, so how many pawns do I actually have? 5, 6, 7, 8. I have all the 8 pawns, whereas my opponent has 6, so I have 2 pawns compensation right now. It's obviously not enough, but I thought it's a fun way to play. Bishop d7 is coming. Raunak is playing against Alex Triapishkov. and queen g3. I don't know why my opponent is offering me a draw. I don't know why. Queen h6. Okay, pinning. Okay, threatening to take this. I can take this, yeah. I can also go f6 and go e5 break. Yeah, I'm going to play f6, get e5 break. Tough game ahead. Yeah. One Chess Trio is a channel of Neeraj Seripalli, Nandini Seripalli and Anurag Mohammed. G5 can I go? It's too much, I know, but I'm tempted to go G5. Okay, not me, maybe not now. So I'll go Queen H5. On bishop e2, I want to take bishop b5 and then play e5. Knight d6. Can I go e5? This is a move probably missed by my opponent. And then e4. Oh, wants to trap my queen or something, yeah? Knight g4. This has to be guarded. I think I will be okay with exchanging queens now because position is bad and it's going to get worse. So I better exchange. Oh, he doesn't want to take, so I'll take it. And now the problem of b7 pawn. I hope he doesn't take. Oh, maybe I hope he takes, because if he takes, I have rook b8. Okay, I hope he takes. He plays rook c1 and I reroute my knight to e6. He wants to take this. Okay, you're welcome. I have knight d4 in the air. ed4, bg4, rook g4, rook d6, rook c7. I could play that. But yeah, he has knight h6 check. Oh my god. Now knight d4. ed4, bishop s3. ed4, bishop s3, that's my idea. And then the knight hangs. Knight d7, rook d7, right? The knight is now the Abhimanyu. Okay. Oh, missed this. Missed that the knight was hanging. Ah, this is bad. I think I had some real chance at one point, but yeah. Alright, so I end my Title Tuesday with 6 points. And here Raunak is about to win. A3, A2, and the pawn will promote. So Raunak is going to end with 9 out of 11 this Title Tuesday. Okay. So let's wait for the final standings. And what about Pragnananda? What did he do? He won against this player I played. Okay, I think he won, right? Yeah, he won. He won against this player with whom I played, Carol Khan. You know, that was a very bad Carol Khan. Okay. So we'll quickly do a roundup of other players and see what their scores are. Wow, nice tactic here. He plays Queen E7 and after Knight E7 plays Bishop C4. Again, the concept of hanging pieces. If the rook goes to D1, then White plays Bishop takes E6 intermediate check and then picks up the rook on D1. So yeah, it's a nice trick. So you see, Pragnananda had seen this in advance because after Queen E7, Knight E7, Bishop C4, there is rook into D1 check. So he plays King H2, actually setting the trap with Bishop C4, and his opponent just fell right into it. So that's how he won a piece. Great trap by Pragnananda. Alright. So Jeffrey Jong, the player who defeated Raunak Sadhwani, is probably the champion of this event. And Raunak probably gets 6th position right now according to the standings. And NR Visak is on 8.5. And then we'll see who else. Yes, the final standings are out. Jeffrey Jong wins the event. Vladimir Dobrov gets the 2nd position. Salem Air Saleh gets the 3rd position. Raunak gets 5th. And Pragnananda gets 8th position. NR Visak finishes 15th with 8.5 par 11. And then we see Neeraj Saripalli getting very good scores, 7.5 par 11, Aradhya Garg 7.5 par 11, Arvind Chidambaram 7 par 11, Omkar is a candidate master, gets 7 out of 11. And I think that's about it. Nitin probably gets about 7. I just saw his name. Nitish Belurkar gets 6.5. Vaishali gets 6 bar 11. Samarth gets 6 bar 11. Okay, there's another player, woman international masters from West Bengal. She got 6 bar 11. And yeah, I think that's about it. So it was quite an exciting Title Tuesday, but slightly let's say bittersweet in a way. Slightly bitter because Raunak lost. I was actually hoping that he would get top 3 and then we could have invited him. Hi Anshuman Mishra, how are you doing? Oh, this is Niraj. Good to see you, Niraj. So this is the first time you've broken the 6.5 barrier. Congratulations. I have once reached 7.5, but haven't been able to reach 8. So for both of us, I think we have targets. For you, it's 7.5 plus, and for me, it's 8, or let's say 7.5 plus for me as well, because I'm supposed to touch 8 to break my previous score. Oh, that's a coincidence, Utsav. That's a nice coincidence to prevent the check on D1. Anant Patel, how to grow from 1700 rating? You could begin by following my advice in the one chess tip series that I've done. Like, I just give you one chess tip in less than 30 seconds. Just follow the tips there. I think you could at least get to 12 to 1400 and then slightly above. Oh, this is your third time. I thought, actually, I saw you for the first time here on Dial Tuesday. Oh, I'm glad. Also, if this stream has helped you, I'm glad. But in addition to watching streams, it would be appreciative. Like, I would appreciate it if you also like put your work, do some chess practice. That way, you will also end up winning some games, like more games than normal. Then you could call that an improvement. Rajdeep Ghosh, standings are not updated. Really? I think they are. Alright. Yes, I have a feeling that Neeraj might stream. Yes. They have a channel, guys. You can also subscribe to their channel. They do a lot of videos on their channel. And with that, I think it's a great time for me to say good night to all of you. It was great. I also felt like I found my zone after a long time. In this Title Tuesday, I saw some really exciting games. I really enjoyed that moment in which Raunak found a way to get out of that Mad-rook and avoid the stalemate. And then there were also some exciting games because I got to play the Halloween, I got to play the Smith Mora, I got to play the B3. So yes, I actually have ticked off all the things that I had set out to do except crossing the 8 points or 7.5 barrier. So with that, I'm going to say tata, bye bye, thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video or another stream. Until then, take care, bye bye.